I just remember I've known wish yet.
How far now?
Fine. Yeah, some stress I've gone, but I'm still fine.
Good. Are you ready?
And it's just two of us.
So let's see. We have the oh dear.
I've known wish yet.
Okay, make the necessary operations. Then this. Shoot. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. Just going through my presentation. I really not opened it in a while. I've been really doing that.
You know even sabi the contents of your own. Share yourself.
I thought it was actually last week. It was when I came by So since that time, I've not really opened. I've been doing some other things. So I'll just go into it now.
So let's wait for the others to join in. Then we will start. I think we have like 2 more minutes. Let me, yes, Slack. Good, brilliant. Demo day, our announcements. Join us for demo day. Jeez, I keep forgetting I'm supposed to add bloody channel. That's that. So everyone should know that is demo day. All right, so who else is here? David. All right. Next thing I want to do now is
Go to Microsoft Word, type the question,
language.
Yes, sir.
Kelvin.
Hey, good evening.
Good evening. Oh no.
All right, well, How's it going? How was class today?
It was short. I had to keep it short, man, because I was tired from yesterday.
Okay.
I was really exhausted from yesterday. Only God knows how I'm going to. God knows how I'm going to manage myself. I'm doing timeouts tomorrow because I know I'm going to timeouts tomorrow.
You do have the win. You do one shutdown. So
The amount of okay, so let me just
the amount of what?
say the amount of hours I put in yesterday. God, like it's actually telling. It's actually telling on me right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is here? David, Olatunji, Kevin, Olayemi, who else? Tujibanji, Nurat. All right, the usual suspects are here. So I think this is as good a time for me to share my screen so we can start. Allow me to properly welcome you guys. It's been a while since we last saw each other and like really hung out like this. It pleases me that this is the fourth demo day that Ovalay Academy is hosting, and we are I am, and I'm pretty sure we are all looking forward to what our projects actually entail and how they've turned out so far. Everyone was given 6 weeks, and after 6 weeks, you get to present your project and defend your project, basically. So who's ready? Who wants to go first? I have here Tajuddin Ismail, Nurat Duru Wade, Umbra, Mary Alawude, I hope I got that right, Ikechukwu Kelechi, Nimika John Finian, Etuk Benjamin, Ade Bimbe, and Victor. Etuk, are you ready?
No.
Yeah, it's too late to back down now.
Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Nurat, are you ready?
I think so. Let me try.
Okay.
All
right. So let's start with you. Right now, I'm going to you're going to have to share your screen. I'm going to make you co-host, so you can you should be able to share your screen. All right. So. Are you ready to share your screen?
Yes, I'm ready. Please, I'm coming.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me? I'm trying
Yes, I
to
can hear
share,
you.
but it's not, I don't know. Can you see my screen?
So,
You can't.
as it stands, you're a co-host, so you should be able to share.
I'm clicking on the share and
Share screen and it's not working. Is it showing you an error?
bringing out share Ovalay class projects, and I'm clicking on share.
No, just you can share entire screen instead of just Ovalay. Okay, if that's not happening, yeah, you know what? I can just share my screen and you just walk us through your project, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right. So let me do that. Screen. And then we are here. So this is inside a frame.
Can you open the prototype?
Oh no, geez, you have to talk about your project now. You have to talk about
Yes, I want to talk about it while showing the prototype.
The prototype. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
that's what you want to do. Let's do this. All right, hold on. Let me just navigate to the. Jesus, where did I keep it? Trailer. Yeah, it's right here. Prototype. The prototype cannot be found, so it's very likely that you have to give me permission. You have to give me permission to be able to view it. Otherwise, I mean, I can't view it right now.
Maybe you should go back to the other page.
Okay. Okay, so I think before we continue, I think I should talk about metrics by which we use to grade. We use three very interesting metrics. First of all, we use documentation, presentation, and utility. Documentation is how well you've documented your process. Presentation is, obviously how good it looks visually, interactions, the placement of your objects, how good it looks visually. Utility is how usable your product or your project or product is. All of them are graded over 10, so everything is all over 30. So documentation, utility. All right. So Nurat, the floor is yours. Go ahead. Hello.
All right. So yeah, I worked. My project work is on a loan mobile app, solely designed for civil servants who work in federal ministries. Like I said earlier, when I was presenting my proposal, I've worked as a loan officer before. So I know what they go through when it comes to applying for loan and all. One of their major complaints is when it comes to repayments, the loan repayments. It's always an issue, and a lot of them actually think twice before applying for loan because of the stress of having to go down to the bank to sort out different issues concerning repayments. And majority of them solely depend on loans because their salaries are nothing to write home about. So before I started my low fidelity sketch, I did a comparative analysis with 3 of the most popular loan application platform here in Nigeria, which is the Fair Money app, Carbon, and Branch. I downloaded the app to examine their strengths, weaknesses, content, design, the user experience, and opportunities. So I can design a mobile app that best suits the targeted audience. So I would have loved to show you my prototype because that's where I want to like explain more. The presentation here is just like, as in I didn't really go into detail there. I would have been able to explain more with my prototype, which I'm not able to.
Okay, so can you grant me access to your prototype? Like add me to the Figma, add me to the main Figma file so that I can like
Hi, Nurat, are you on your prototype page now? Can you click on share and tell me what you see? Click on share. I think I've had this problem before. I think I know what might be the problem. So click on
So
share.
after clicking on share, it brought out a small box. And
yeah, so do you see something like anyone with the link can view or only people invited can view? You see something like that?
Okay, under can view, it's there's
it
can
shows
edit,
names,
can view. Huh? It's
do
only
you see
showing can edit or can view.
Do you see anything like anybody with the link, or do you see only people invited?
Only people invited.
You need to change
only
it.
people invited.
Yeah, that's the problem. So now click on that and change it to anybody can. So that people
Anyone with the link.
That's the problem. Anyone with the link, yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. So
I've clicked on it.
Yeah, you should be able to see it.
Done it, yeah?
You've changed it, right? You've changed it, right?
I've changed it, yes.
Okay, so let's try again.
Yeah. You can try and it should work.
Okay. Finally.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, wow. Okay, this looks good.
Okay, so this is the old mobile app contains 20 screens, 4 onboarding screens. So this is one of the onboarding screens.
Okay.
Welcome to Civil Loan. Since I'm creating the mobile app for civil servants, I just created the name from Civil. So Civil Loan.
Yeah. So log in with your email, log in with your email and password, sign up with your IPDIS and BVN. So, let's get started. Sign up. Okay. Okay. This is a field version. Valid. Okay, these are error states. Good. Good. Okay. Sign in. All right.
Guys, some of these drop downs. I need to know like how far which of the
transactions.
So this page here automatically, since the mobile app already has access to your IPPIS, it will know the amount of salary you are collecting, your average monthly salary. So it will reduce the eligible amount you can collect. But if you want to reduce the amount, you can come down to maybe amounts. You can reduce it to maybe like 100,000. So automatically the repayments will change. And the number of months you wish to repay back, you can also choose any. Like you have the opportunity to choose the number of months you wish to pay. And most of most customers don't like them transferring the money to their salary account or so. So you have the opportunity to choose any other bank accounts you want to. So that's what these buttons beside them are representing. You can change whatever you want to change. Then this loading page.
All right, and then it then shows that it's been disbursed.
Disbursed, yes.
Previous
so if you want
loans.
to, for a previous user, if you want to know your loan history, you'll be able to view them and also print them.
Okay, so this is your
Yes.
profile.
Yes,
Yeah.
you want to edit.
Okay, so here's what I think about your project.
Okay.
I think that your documentation actually is good. I like how you clearly stated the problem and then what you actually wanted to accomplish. Your personas, they look strong, right?
I
And
even
the reason
have
why I
more
can
than
relate,
that. Okay. I have like 6
so,
personas or 8.
so why did you not use 2?
Oh,
No, usually it's usually best to just keep your number of personas as small as possible. If you can keep it like 3 to 4, that's fine, so that you don't go and start overbuilding. So it's kind of best. So what I'm even saying is that what I was even trying to say initially was that I can actually relate to this because my mom retired some years ago. She was a civil servant, and
okay.
I'm not even going to lie. Like she loaned her like loans literally funded like all kinds of loans. She did it all. Like she did her jaw. She did what is this one? There's the jaw. The banks usually come to meet them with like loans and offer them loans. Then hire purchase schemes.
Yeah.
So you pay a certain percentage, or they just give you the thing you want, but they will deducting it from your salary direct. So there were lots of these things, and I was exposed to a lot of these things. So that's why I feel that your idea is, it has some level of utility. You are able to articulate the pain points. Where I have struggles with is with the design of the product itself. It doesn't feel there are parts of it that I think are not really coherent. Because for example, right? So all these look fine. The onboarding looks fine. The sign up, this looks more like a button than a text field, right? This looks more like a button than a text field. So visually, when I come here, I really don't know what to do or what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I'm not sure. Probably if we test this with actual users, they might be able to give more concrete feedback. But this doesn't look very. It doesn't tell me exactly what I'm supposed to. Not that it doesn't tell me. Like at a glance, I'm not sure. I have to figure out a bit. Here looks good. I think what's really scratching me right now is your design of text fields. It just looks off. Okay. It looks off. And then when you now log in, the first thing that they see should it be apply, or it should be like, I mean, typically the first thing you see should be, okay, the amount of money that you've loaned, right? Your repayment schedule, that's how much you've already paid back and how much you have left, right? Okay. And you should be able to see a button that actually gives you some kind of history of your previous loans. You get to see all your prior loans, right? So I mean, you should be able to, and also this bottom bar at the bottom here, your users it's not immediately clear what these icons mean, right? So maybe what you could have done is probably add some text beneath so that your users are, so that there's no confusion. They know what each of these buttons or what each of these buttons actually mean. Okay. So far, the forms feel, I mean, if I was coming here, right? If I was coming here to, if I wanted to apply for loan and I saw this particular page, it would make sense to me, right? But seeing this as a home page or as a dashboard, it's confusing because I don't know what is going on, right? Okay. So all in all, I like the idea of the project, right? I like the idea of the project. I like the execution. I like the heart and thought that you've actually put into it. I think it's a good idea. I've already graded you. I think where you need to put more work is in the visuals, right? Okay. Where you need to put more work is in the visuals. So.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hello, Kelvin.
Yeah.
So do you have something to add?
No, Maju, I think you buttressed on everything. You picked the pieces that you think that needed some the things, especially the components and more like lack of better word explanation, like the text field where you can't really know that text field. I would say it's a nice idea, like Leslie said, very nice idea. Your visual just needs some good improvement, but
David, saying, yeah,
Hello, David. Do you want to say something?
hey, no, sorry, sorry.
All right. So, Kelvin, thank you very much. Nurat, thank you very much for your presentation. I really appreciate, like I said, I appreciate the work and thought that you put into this.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
All
it.
right. So, who's next?
Yes, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. Tunji Banji, you want?
Afternoon. Yes, I'm running low on my battery here and there's no power, so.
Okay, cool. So let me just make you a co-host so you can share your screen and the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. I'm trying to share my screen, but I think I'm disabled. Hello?
No luck.
I'm trying to share, but I think I'm disabled from here.
Yeah?
For a bit.
Yeah, it's showing that I'm disabled from screen sharing. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm trying to share my screen, but I don't think you've given me access to that.
Oh, I have. You're a co-host now. You should be able to share your screen.
Yeah, so Alabanji is there. The Alabanji with the AVI is
Jesus,
the one that's granted.
Okay, so where's the other? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, this will look like okay, this one, Olatunji. Okay.
Yeah, with the AVI, yes.
Okay, all right, go for it then. The floor is yours.
All right, thank you very much. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Oh, my heart is beating fast right now. Yeah, so the title of my project is Heroes, and Heroes simply has to do with using AR, to give solutions to online shopping. So
Wow.
the main aim of Heroes, basically, as you can see on our screen, is to provide similar solutions to online shopping.
Yeah.
And yes, so the project overview. So I took a look at the challenges faced by online shoppers, of which I'm one. And part of the challenges that I faced and some of users that I interviewed faced is that they find it hard to find product they search for on time. So which means probably they want to search for a shoe, particular shoe, and typing in the name of the shoe or something. They have to like go to like different tabs until they find a particular shoe. And even at the end of the day, it's not guaranteed that they will even find the exact same product they're looking for. So the problem statement, I was able to come up with four. Number one is time, which I already explained just now. And the second one is finding exact match of the product users are looking for. I don't know if any of us has encountered that kind of problem, but I do encounter that almost every time when I'm using these online shopping applications. And the third problem is price. Price. Like I wrote here, purchasing prices are oftentimes influenced by prices, purchasing decisions rather. So prices placed on a product and the amount the user is willing to pay for such product will influence the decision either to purchase or not to purchase. And the fourth problem here is quality. Quality. If you take a look at most of the online shopping apps we have, with particular reference to apps like Konga and stuff like that, we see that we only have so many vendors, but these vendors are not known. So which means we're just purchasing from unknown persons. And I've had to like return goods from Konga several times. Usually on the issue of quality, probably what I saw online wasn't what was delivered to me. So I had to return products a lot of times. So these are the four problems that I was able to come with for this project. So what is the goal of this project? The goal of this project basically is to allow users to conveniently scan their products and swiftly get exact same match of the product. Another goal is to ensure that users get contextual information about this product. The users also are able to compare prices with other known stores all within the app. And another goal is to ensure that users can use the delivery option in the app and also track the delivery of their products all within the app. So in starting the project, I employed the popular 5 design thinking process, which is discover, define, ideate, prototype, and test. So under discover, I carry out 3 different research processes, which is the quantitative research, and also the quantitative research reports, and also the competitive analysis. Then for the define, I have a user persona. Then for the ideate, sorry. Yeah. So for the discovery phase, I carried out quantitative research by developing a Google form that I sent out to users. And these are some of the questions, as you can see on the screen.
Okay.
The age, how often they use online shopping and everything. Should I just go on?
Let's see the data.
Okay. So I asked them about their age, if they shop online, and also how often they shop online, the platform they use when shopping online. I also asked them to see the challenges they face when they shop online. And I also got to ask them if they were going to use an app that allows them to scan products from anywhere and purchase their products within the app and track delivery of same. And also ask them what features they would like to see on this app. And under here, ask them if they easily find product they search for, if the platform they use.
Let's see the report. Let's see the data.
Okay. All right. So this is the quantitative search report. So out of 100%, 84% says that they shop online.
So what was your sample? Wait, hold on. What was the sample size?
Just 10%.
10 people. Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Go on.
Yes. So 91.7 says that the platform they use has the home delivery option. 62 says they use the delivery option. 23 says no. And 7.7 says not all the time.
Okay.
Yes. So, okay. Sorry, I didn't get that.
Sorry, no, I was actually looking at what features like you see on the app. So let's see, optimal products as 9%. The one I'm looking for, NA. What does NA mean? And why are 45% of the people actually selecting MA? That's what features would you like to see? Why? What does that mean?
Sorry, I didn't get that. The NA?
Yes, the NA.
Okay, I think that should be not available.
Available. Okay, so okay. Track location of delivery person and product. Okay. Purchase products from non-stores. Okay. Compare prices. All right. That's fair. I think I would like to see app that. Okay, that's fine. Would you use an app that lets you to track delivery? I would love that. Yes. Why would you have three? It's either yes or no. No. Why you have yes? I would love that. What does that mean? Hello.
Yeah, that was the result I got. So I think because on the form there was an option for them to write. I think that was where this extra.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I understand what happened there. All right. So what platform do you use? What? Instagram, Jumia, and Konga. This thing. So when you are making surveys, right? Sometimes it's best to not always allow the users to fill in their options. And the reason for that is that it can taint your data. The reason what happens when your data is tainted? It means that your users could be describing the same thing using a different name. You understand?
Okay.
Like, so take a look at what just happened here now. You have Instagram, Jumia and Konga, Jumia GG. So in this scenario, when you're asking the question, if you are just giving them like maybe like a checkbox, a set of checkboxes that have Jumia, Konga, GG, Instagram, WhatsApp, that they can select, that would make the data that you're capturing more boxed and more what's the word now?
So concise.
Concise, yes. It will be a lot more boxed, other than having them just filling things at random, because it's one person that is filling the form. He doesn't know what the next person is filling, right? So that's something that you have to look out for. But continue.
Thank you very much. Okay, here is the challenges they face when shopping online, and the challenges they face when using the delivery feature.
Mostly online products. Okay, not really. Find the exact product I look at, quality, delivery, poor service, wrong items, inferior products. What's okay? Challenges you face delivery feature. Sometimes they don't arrive, no challenges, long delivery. The products are too over fine. What? Wow. Late delivery. Okay, so it seems everyone seems to have a problem with late delivery, and obviously that's not something that is within the control of this product, right? All right, so continue.
Okay, from the data gotten from the platform they use. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. So from the reports I got, I carried out competitive analysis on 3 major brands, which is Google Lens, Jumia, and Konga. So from the features I drew out to have on the project, I listed them here, and I compared each of these competitors to know if they have any of these features. So for the scanning, of course, Google Lens has scanning option, but no ability to compare price, stock proximity, no enough.
It's time to move on.
Yes, go on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Define phase. Let me see your personas. Just scroll. Stop.
I only do one person. Yeah.
Wilson is an interior decorator who has keen eye for aesthetics due to the nature of the job. He orders various. Okay. Delivery of poor quality, not finding enough goods on availability of stores. He is married. That's cool. Wants to easily search items and get the exact matches. Wants to know the stores he's ordering from, and also wants to be able to compare product prices with other known stores. All right, move up. Ideate stage. Okay, stop. Scroll. Let me see. scan. Profile, use camera. Scroll up. Let me see. Say item code. Check out. Delivery details. Order text. All right. This looks stable. All right. Good. Scroll. Information architecture. All right. Keep going on. Keep going. Prototype. Wow. Wow. You went all out. Right. Keep going. I don't want to see this. Go. Keep going. Style guide. Rich.
Okay.
This is very rich, actually. All right. All right. So let me see your main prototype.
Okay.
It's actually I like the premise of the idea, right? I can't remember when you told me the idea when you presented earlier, as in when you presented your topic. I can't remember if I was like really overly excited, but I like the premise of the idea. All right, so continue. Scan your products. Go. This. All right. Oh wow. Okay.
Is the login screen?
Yeah. No, don't take me through sign up. Don't take me through sign up. Just take me straight.
This is on screen.
Okay.
And for the references, purchases, delivery tracking. So for the delivery tracking, we're able to signify goods that are delivered by the colors beside the card or by the name written on the product. So for the transit, you can click on it and it shows us the goods that have been delivered from where and to the destination, the time, and the phone number of the delivery person. And we can also track on the map.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's not bad.
So here we can see the details of the rider,
Yeah.
the estimated time of arrival. We can also call the delivery person. So I'm going to head back to the home screen now, where we get to scan the products.
The only
we
problem
our
go on. Okay.
So this is our room, and we want to scan right now. Probably let's say we see the product want to scan, then click on the scan button. So it's scanning, and once it scans, the hotspots are showing the products that the AR feature was able to capture. So by so doing, you can click on any of the products and see the details. So you're going to assume you want to buy the TV or get information on the TV. So click on the TV, and it tells us the name of the TV and the size, the specifications, and everything. So you can go further by viewing more details about the products. So here we see the product details and properties of the product. And you can check stores. So before we check stores, of course, it's going to use the location and device. So here it's asking us if we want to use the device location, basically to find stores that are within our proximity. So we're going to say yes. So device location is on now, and we assume these are the stores within our proximity, and it's able to find 4 items. And we have Ibana stores, Bento Mall, Spark, Cash and Carry. So you can see the different prices and we can compare. And also you can see related items by clicking on the tab there. Takes us to the related items. So for the related items, you have iSense, Infinix, Signage, and Samsung. So you're going to go back to the exact match and click on the Samsung.
Okay.
So then we order details, account details. We can add cards as default cards if you wish to. Address details, you can add as default address if you wish to. You can go ahead by paying, but before we pay, the feature allows us to see a summary of our purchase just before paying. So we can see what we're about to pay for and the total price. You click on pay and shows us the order was successful and the time of delivery. So from here, we can either choose to track the order or just go to the home page. So I'm going to close right now. Thank you very much.
Okay, so first of all, I have to say your presentation is stellar. I really loved it. I loved looking at it. I loved consuming it. I loved thinking about it. This is really good stuff, right? And I really hope that this is an idea you can. Context to solve this problem. You have done well. Thank you very much. Kelvin, do you have something to say?
Yeah, just a lovely project. I can see stellar, the visuals on point, clean, presentation good, your prem, it's valid. So the thing I'll say is that your home page, yeah, I think is a bit you can just you can easily, what I want to say, you can, or users can easily just take a minute to, it will take a minute to understand they're looking at immediately. So because almost everything on the page looks similar, you understand, you have list of items, all of them, everything you're having a list of items. So maybe you might just want to switch it up so that remember the first are cards and the second one.
Recent, scroll to the top.
Yeah.
So recent purchase and delivery.
Imagine I'm coming here for the first time.
Sure, you get, instead of being listed, you know.
Otherwise.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think the network.
First, you know, guys, you see report and you see track delivery tracking. So you might want to just jazz up the first screen that is very enticing. So these are things. This is a feature. This is a screen where I've done stuff with the app like 3, 4, 5 times. Who made purchase the app? That's when you see it. So this looks like a secondary screen, not like a landing screen, like a home screen. I think that's the only problem I have. But any other thing, I think looks good and details. Nice work.
All right. Nice, man. Tunji, you have wowed me. I'm impressed. This is good stuff. All right, keep it up.
Yep.
Okay, so who's next? Who wants to go next? Victor.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. All right, so I am making you a co-host. You are free to share. The floor is yours. Go for it.
All right. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes, it's coming up.
Is it up? Can you see it now?
No, it's still coming. Oh yeah, it's up now. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
All right, so the title of my project is Cohort. I explained the meaning of the name earlier when I was presenting about it again. So it's coined from coin and coffer. Coffer is like a safe box for treasures and all. So I just coined up the name out of it. So it is a crypto app, crypto mobile app. It is designed to help average Nigerian adults to, just help them introduce them into crypto. It's focused mainly on 4 common coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, and Litecoin. So basically,
Okay.
the app is meant to help those who don't know much about crypto, to teach them about crypto and help guide them basically. So overview, Coinify is aimed at providing solutions to basic crypto newbie challenges, as well as educating users on everything they need to know about crypto. Coinify explains everything from learning what cryptocurrency is about to buying, selling, and storing cryptocurrency. So
Okay.
problem, over the years, crypto has proven to be a durable form of investment. Let me just move to the last part. The crypto space is so vast that understanding crypto has become complex. In a country where many still struggle with mobile banking, how can an average smartphone user tap into crypto space? So it's basically just helping someone who doesn't know much, who doesn't get information for themselves, to understand how to trade crypto if they would want to trade it. So the goal is simple. Any Nigerian who has a smartphone and can read, write will be able to use Coinify to learn about cryptocurrency and how to trade crypto, starting with these 4 coins. So then up to next to the research report. So I did a questionnaire also with 10 people in Nigerians. So here are the questions and the results. So I'll just show you the results. Can you see it clearly, or should I zoom in?
Oh boy. You might have to zoom in a little bit so we can see some of the results.
All right, so this part says, have you ever tried trading cryptocurrency? So we have just two, and the red one says no, and the blue also says yes. So we have 70%. That 7 people said no, they've not traded crypto before. And furthermore, so here is a question to those who have not traded crypto. Why haven't you traded crypto? So here are some options, and more than 50% says I don't know much about crypto.
Okay.
And then, if given the opportunity, so here's just to know if people are actually interested in crypto, or if it's just not. So apparently, a lot of people are ready to trade crypto if if they given the opportunity to learn about it. And then I asked, what coins would they be interested? So here was just me trying to know which coins to focus on. So here we had more of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then more questions there. Sorry. So yeah, it says, what have you heard about cryptocurrency? And yeah, most of the answers were buying and selling. Um, so yeah, it's just me trying to understand what people know about crypto. And then I went forward and I said, okay, what would you like to know? And basically everything, how it works, how to buy and sell, how to navigate the market, everything. So now this one is for those who said yes, just to understand, just to find out a little bit more about the crypto space here. So the question here was name some apps, and the 3 apps that they named were Binance, Luna, and blockchain. So these 3 apps I visited and to understand what, and to just to do a little bit of research on crypto. And then further I asked again, what challenges have you faced trying to trade crypto? So the 3 answers that I got was price determination, lack of automated price alerts, conversion of local currency. So I translated this in my own English to withdrawal, and these 2 first one is basically under price, determining what price would be, or how to more like just knowing when and when not to buy, I think. So from this whole research here, I drafted out these 2 personals. So I'll just go straight to the pain points. I don't really understand crypto and how it works. One reason why I don't really know much about crypto is because of how complicated it seems. The need know more about crypto, at least to keep up with the trends. So basically, if you read on this, please, you understand why you need this. And then the second one is, if I get a chance to learn about crypto, I may consider trading or investing. Now, the second person is also similar. I've seen stuff about crypto online, but I don't know how exactly to start. A few customers turned me down because I wasn't accepting crypto. I would like to have cryptocurrency wallets in order to receive payment and withdraw from time to time.
Okay. Okay.
So then to the wireframe and
Move. Keep moving.
And then the final part.
All right. So these are just mock-ups. Where's the actual prototype?
Okay, so the prototype. All right. So this is splash screen. Yeah, this is onboarding screens.
Okay.
So open a free account.
No, don't go.
Okay, login.
We all know how that works. So just log me in straight. Let's see.
So yeah, so there's password in order to save. All right, so here's the home screen. So there are a lot of things you can do. So first of all, there are quick actions on the screen here, where you can quickly just make some actions. And so but firstly, I would like to say this person is a new user and they want to, like, first of all, deposit some money into the wallet, right? Before you can trade anything, you have to deposit. So you go to the wallet and the Naira wallet here. So you make deposit. So you can choose a bank that you want to deposit on. So let me say I'm going to use Access Bank. So you already registered your bank on the app and all. So enter the amount, continue. And here you get, so basically here, because of course in Nigeria it's not easy, like you can't actually like just deposit into a crypto app and all that because of the open and stuff. So yeah, they'll pair you with another user where you would just transfer money into the person's account, and once the person confirms, and you receive it in your own wallet. So yeah, so you can copy your own account number here and do the transfer. So when you're done, click on done. Now you have your wallet. You have some wallets here. So it was someone is on muted.
No, don't worry, I've muted him back.
All right. So let's say I want to
Now, Mika, if I'm using Go to Beg, you mute now. How about? Thank you.
Right.
Victor, continue, please.
So you click on trade. You have option to sell or buy. So buy. And then, so once you enter, so there are three, you can enter the amount in Naira, in USD, or directly in BTC. Let me say I enter in Naira. So it automatically converts it to you for you to see how much you'll be paying in all the currencies. Then continue. And here's transaction detail. And then you confirm by enter your password. And then so that's for buy, and it's also similar to sell. So let's say I want to send or receive Ethereum now. If I click on send, I can also change to receive. So I can just copy my address and send to someone, or they just scan it. And if I want to send, there are a few options. I could paste the wallet address where I want to send it to, or I could just scan someone else's. Oh no. Okay, let me use BTC for this because I don't think I created the screen for scanning for Ethereum. So let's say I want to scan to send. So I'll scan someone else's barcode, QR code, and it's going to paste their wallet address here. Then I'll enter other information. Continue. Then I send BTC. So enter my password to confirm, and that's that. So I can check my history here for what transactions. Check everything on this side, and then back home. So I can also do other stuff like buy airtime, data, internet subscriptions, and all of that here. So this is just an extra, just to make the app a little bit more usable. And then, so now the major part of the app, this coin fact. So I coined this name, but I really didn't know what to call this feature. But it's basically where you learn about crypto. This is the major reason why this whole app exists. So just to teach you everything from the basics of what is crypto, what is Bitcoin, how to buy, how to sell. So let's say you want to learn what is Bitcoin. So kind of like an highlight, like Instagram story or WhatsApp story. So it just shows you screens and then answer these questions that pops up. So you can forward and it's basically just like WhatsApp story, and it loads for just 30 seconds, so you have enough time to read what is on the screen. And there's also a feature for sound where it will read it for you. You can mute it and unmute it. So
Please, if you are not talking, please mute.
If you are just coming in as well, please make sure you mute when you're coming in. Yeah. Enter, you disconnect, and you're trying to come back from mute.
Okay, so Victor, are you done? Hello, Victor. Hello. Hello. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, it seems Victor, I don't know, is Victor still on this call?
Yeah.
I think he has gone, he has logged. He has logged off. Okay, so I mean, I kind of hope that he's here so that I can like give him my feedback. Oh yeah, good, he's back. All right, Victor. Is that he's going to say? All right, so
I'm back online, and my system went off. I don't know why.
Okay, all right, that's cool. So let me just give you my feedback and thoughts here. First of all, your documentation is good. It's really, really good. You have very, very good documentation. In terms of usability, I'll get to that. But what I was expecting versus what I saw were two different things. Now, what I was hoping, you know, let me share my screen and then show you what I am talking about. So this is, sorry, let me hide this. Controls, like this, Victor, there you go. Presentation prototype, good. So this one, did it rain anywhere in Lagos?
Yeah, Ikotu.
Because I'm here in Nigeria, everywhere just looks like it had just finished raining, but like not a single drop. And the air is a bit cooler.
First rain of the year.
The early afternoon.
Come on, this thing is taking 25,000 years to open. LinkedIn. Linking in. Okay. This thing is actually an effort just to open. Anyway, let me just continue with what I was actually saying. I was hoping for an approach here because this thing is supposed to teach them how crypto works, right? But what you've shown so far is no different from a Binance, for example, right? It's not really helping new users to acclimatize to the concept of crypto. And what I was hoping to see was learn by doing approach, right? Whereby as a first-time user, as a first-time I've signed up to your platform, first-time user, you talk to me about what cryptocurrencies are all about, the applications, just show me like 4 or 5 slides, very crisp, simple information. Maybe you can really show me like some illustrations or maybe like some animation or maybe like in a video, I don't care. But just take like 3 or 4 slides to just bring me up to speed in terms of what is crypto. That's number one. Number two, can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm here.
Number two, the learn by doing approach. After you've spoken to them about, oh, okay, this is what cryptocurrency is, this is what you can do, this, that, this. You can then say, okay, would you like to create your first crypto wallet? Then you walk them through it. You tell them this is what a wallet, this is a wallet, this is what a wallet means, right? After you've helped them to create their wallet, you say, would you like to add some crypto into your wallet? You understand? Now, it could be any wallet of choice. It could be Ethereum, it could be Bitcoin, it could be, Solana, whatever. But just tell them that, okay, have them first of all create their wallet, have them first of all load their wallet, then also have them, have them buy something with it, do something else with it. But a learn by doing approach whereby by the time they've spent like 10 minutes on your app, they are, let's say, they are 50% smarter than they were when they first download, before they downloaded your app. They are 50% more knowledgeable in the rudimentary of crypto than before they even downloaded your app. Then some other things that I actually had issues with. For example, now, like for this portfolio balance right now is so de-emphasized, and it is the most important thing on your screen. I want to be able to see very, very boldly, very loudly, very clearly how much my portfolio is worth. And you just hit it in the corner. It's very small. Quick actions, okay, maybe these are actually important, but I want to be able to see this. I'm more interested in this than this. And as far as I can tell, your coin facts is supposed to be more important than all these other trading, things that you put here. You can always trade it, that's a fact. But you brought me here because you wanted to educate me about crypto and then transition me into using crypto to do things. Not just what you've done so far is just throw me into the water and hope to God that I learn how to swim. Do you understand?
Yes.
So
yes,
that's my Okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir. There. Are you there?
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Said good.
Thank you.
Like a
Yeah.
platform where people can learn about crypto and all that. So it's a good idea. And it's just the approach that you didn't be again. You saw when you started your presentation, you started with crypto. So we ourselves that we're trying to even learn your application, you just started with telling us about buying crypto. That was one wrong approach you used. Your main feature, which is your coin facts, you didn't even start with that. So that was the last thing you talked about. So that was one approach. So when you're trying to present your juicy part. Then again, like Leslie said, as a new person trying to learn crypto, that coin fact should be the first thing they get to experience before anyone had presented or shown a way that those what Bitcoin is, and they went through coin facts before they even started buying Bitcoin. That would have really helped a lot. So make sure that you're emphasizing on the learning, because the learning is what your app is trying. Your app is not like you're trying to build an app that's not like Binance and the rest, where if you go enter Binance, you'll get confused. So you need to make sure that that learning part is pushed forward before even transacting. So I like the fact that you did something. So like the Instagram story thing, I like the idea because anybody that lands on the app will understand what that is already because of they're familiar with it from Instagram and WhatsApp and all that. So that's a good one. You even done it in, if you look at YouTube has YouTube Shorts where it's more of a rectangle or like a card. That would have been bigger, that would have been more emphasized. But nevertheless, the idea of the whole thing looks good. So this is just to everybody, like, yeah, true. When you are trying to build an application that is already out there, you must always push your unique path forward first. Like crypto now, crypto app, you have a lot of crypto app or even a banking app. But what is the unique thing you're trying to sell with your app? That's what you must put your best foot forward. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. But nice idea and all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kelvin. Thank you very much, Victor, for your efforts and your presentation. I think by next week, everyone will know what their grading is. But so far, so good. Thank you very much. All right, so who wants to go next?
Can I go?
Etuk, are you ready?
Yeah, finally.
Finally, all right. Hang on, let me find you so I can make you a host. And you can go ahead and share your screen. Baba, they watch anime.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So my app was based on the travel and the, let me say, entertainment idea. So the name of the app is Trip Magazine. Trip Magazine is a travel itinerary app that helps travelers plan their trip with ease, canceling out time-consuming and inconvenient process. One of the main goals of this app is to help travelers browse through other travelers' itineraries, their own itineraries tailored to their needs and preference. These features of Trip Magazine identify the ideal location for their next vacation, browse through itineraries created and shared by other travelers, create custom itineraries to share. Using the design thinking methodology, I was able to figure out the problem of most travelers and found out a way to solve some of them and create an interactive prototype where people can easily create their own from scratch or edit other people's itineraries for a smooth and safer experience. Some travelers' problem. Based on research and findings, here are a few things people find difficult while on their trip due to lack of an itinerary. People spend more time than required or running out of money due to lack of effective planning and research, loss of time in between places or visits owing to a lack of sufficient study and good planning, selection of accommodation. Some tourists end up selecting accommodation that is far away from their center point of destination, which makes it hard for them to go to the place they want to go. Tourist trap. For example, a location of interest may appear to be wonderful and visitable online, but it may not worth your time and money in reality. Solutions. Note that each of these solutions can be easily performed with the aid of an online itinerary. Before you travel, research the country you are visiting. You want to have an idea of the general cost of things so you can budget properly. Many people trust information recommended and shared from other people who have been through such experience. So researching simple details from previous visitors, like time site closes, alternative routes, commutes, all those things can be useful. There are a lot of other solutions not mentioned in this report. Quantitative analysis. Understanding of other apps that solve the existing problem. I found an article that actually spoke about this with the aid of this article, it made my research work very easy. It is a side-by-side comparison of most popular trip application. There's Trip C, general recommendations of it gives a general recommendation, upload documents, share trips, itinerary suggestion, and pre-made itinerary. So
what you are saying right now is that booking.com is useless.
These were the ones because I really did not know anything about itinerary. So these were the ones I actually saw, and I used some of them myself just to be sure.
Okay.
So this is the quantitative analysis.
But booking is useless. Sorry, continue.
So the target users. This involves solo travelers, functional travelers, backpackers, and adventurers. All these users have their own constraints, be it tight budget, loneliness. As a result, they want a well-detailed itinerary tailored to their need and customizable. We'll go over the assumption that Trip Magazine is currently active from locations in Australia alone. Yeah, that was because of one splash.
Okay, continue.
User category. Every user can be both, as he can create his own itinerary or browse to others. Viewers. These are the users who are searching for itineraries that fit their plans and interests. Creators. These are people who have visited a specific location and are willing to share their travel experience. But be it anyone, as far as you are using the app, you can be both, actually. Hypothesis. I believe that the designing of an app that takes part of the stress involved in the preparation for a journey and also share your experience will encourage other people to go or not go on such vacation and even meet new people, living the world in a better place in its own way. Yeah. Documentation and research. Most of my insight. Okay, so I created. Okay. So my user flow. Don't mind.
Stop.
I use Figma. So.
Itinerary. Login. Open. Yes. Google. Stop. Wait. Go back to your user flow. Stop. All right. All right, scroll.
Okay, this is what my login screen look like. The login or the sign up screen was
Where's your prototype?
find that. Yes. This thing is making it hard for me to navigate.
Well,
How can I move this thing at the top, like the tab bar for?
Just okay.
Okay. Okay. So this is my prototype. You can start the trip as a guest, or you can just use the Google, continue with Google or continue up. Let's go as a guest. So this is what my homepage looks like. You can see their trending locations, reservation, explore nearby, explore by team, explore based on seasons. Yeah, then you have timelines of other users from places they have been to, their posts, which you can view, and you can use their itinerary to create your own. Well, these are other itineraries. Let's click on this. So entering this, we can see what it looks like. We can create our itinerary straight from here. But to create an itinerary, you need to log in or sign up with your Google or Apple. So let's go straight from here. So let's just continue with our Google. Okay, and give your trip a name, location, trip dates, the time it begins and when it ends. Start your trip. Okay, so they give you some tips about how it goes and things like that. Well, you come down, you fill the details of your trip. Let's see, fill it. It brings you straight. This is your itinerary right now. This is how your trip is going to, like, by 4:30, sitting your per house. By 18:30, you go to a restaurant, you go and eat. Then by 19:15, you go to your hotel. You can choose your mode of transportation by clicking tap here to choose your transportation. You can click your mode of transportation. You can view the map itself, not like a map to take you to the place, just the general overview and only of the place. You can add notes and other things to your itinerary. So here's the collection. Maybe you want to create your own itinerary. You enter the name of your itinerary. Okay, I need this thing good. So here's what it looks like. Yes. So this is literally your collection. This is an itinerary you have created. This is the details of the itinerary in case people want to use it, or when you create it, in case people want to use it, you can also share it. Yeah. And yeah, there was this I did while creating the itinerary. I gave it a share button that actually makes it easier for users to share, because when I did my usability testing, I found out that people actually want to go to the trip and invite people that are going to the trip to actually make the trip with them. So I added the share button here that makes the owner of the trip, like, he can share it to other people that maybe he's going with someone else. He can share it to them so they join him in planning the trip and all that. So okay, sorry. Let's move on. Yeah, this is the profile. You can see these are your itineraries. People can follow you to get more. People can follow you to get more itinerary. You can edit your profile and stuff. But the main purpose of this app was to help you detail. It was to help you plan. So it should give you an arrangement of how your trip is going to be. Because when I did my research, I found out that many people they get lost on the way, or they don't have transportation, or maybe they find out that the transportation money is more than what they expect. Okay, there was this particular guy that told me that on his journey, him and his friend were both stranded because when they wanted to leave the site, they found out that there was no transport leaving. Then they asked a local there, why is there no like bus going to where they want to go? Then the local told them that there is a specific time that these people close. But since they did not have an itinerary, so they did not know any of those things. They did not know, so they were just stranded there. The guy told me they had to walk. The guy told me they had to walk to their hotel to go and stay, and that just cancelled their whole plans for the day. So basically, that's what I'm trying to avoid here.
That is wow. Okay. So let me share some of my thoughts on your design. First of all, I like the design, but not totally. And the reason why I like the design is because it's very clean, it's very clear. It's not trying to do too much, right? It's just what it just wants to do is just present you with the best information. Like the design is doing its job, right? What I would have loved, maybe, and this is just personal, is maybe you probably try to add some, maybe just add a little something that will make it pop more, right? Because it just feels like you just played it safe, and I mean, it works, no doubt, but nah. Another thing with your design is your use of typography. Your use of typography and spacing. Everywhere just feels.
Yeah, my user actually complained about that.
Yeah, it just feels tight and cramped. You understand? And
Okay.
maybe your use of colors could have actually helped with that differentiation. In fact, actually, your use of colors would have helped a lot with that differentiation. So maybe you can try and like rework on that as well. My third feedback would be your documentation. Your documentation, you didn't interview users.
No, I mostly used Google for all my research. So, it was just doing my disability testing I went to before. I cannot lie for that one.
Yeah, but why? Why he's just Google? Why not talk to the people who you are making your this products for?
I hate talking to people.
You hate talking to Why? Wait, what why? Okay, you know what? This is another conversation that we're gonna have, much later. And I appreciate your honesty, because I mean, I actually understand that talking to people isn't really easy. I used to suffer from this. But here's the thing, you have to swallow the ugly frog. You're a designer. Half of your job requires talking to people. Right? You just have to swallow the ugly frog. But you know what? We'll talk more. Okay, we're gonna talk more. You and me. We'll talk more about this. All right. So if anything actually drew you back, it's your your presentation was your presentation is safe. You played it too safe, right? But what I think what would actually draw you back is your documentation. That part where you didn't speak to actual users. I'm pretty sure that it will have given you more to work with. Right, you will have had more to work with if you are actually speaking with users. In terms of usability, I love the usability of it. Jesus Christ, you did a good thing. It is. I love the idea. I love the idea that I can take someone else's itinerary and then just like recycle it and use it for myself. Because first of all, I don't like thinking. You understand? I don't like. Yeah.
You said it's stressful. That was almost of the people I asked. Actually,
they don't like thinking, so it's best to just show them. And most people don't really even know what they want or how they want to plan their holiday. They just know that they want to just go on holiday. So if you give them tools by which they can actually, if you give them the tools by which they can use to like plan, or show them someone's own, or show them something that they like that they can just easily copy and and then just move on with their lives. I think it's brilliant. I think it's like 100% brilliant. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Etuk. You have done quite well. I appreciate your brute honesty. But you also have to know that these are things that you have to work on. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. All right. So who is next? Immaculate. Is that you?
Yeah, listen. Yes. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. Are you ready to present?
Yeah, I should.
Okay, good. So I have made you co-host. You can share your screen. Go for it.
Okay. Just a little info. How do I share my screen?
Oh,
Okay. I've seen
okay.
the green button.
Yes.
Okay. Hello everyone. So
Hi.
Hi.
Aha. Good. Good. Why am I echoing? Why am I echoing? Yo, I can't hear you. Yo, I can't hear you, man. Hello? Hello?
can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. This is much better.
Okay. Okay, fine. Let me first get to my presentation. Okay. The name of the website I'll be working on is called Part Art. So the idea is to buy percentage of valuable NFTs at your own pace and your own time.
Mm-hmm.
So the project overview says 2020 NFTs has been an uprising trend. Popular marketplaces like OpenSea have witnessed an amazing increase in valuation as people have been trading NFTs mainly to support the artists they love, but mostly to invest and make a quick return. Trading NFTs is seen as a means to invest crypto and turn over a good profit.
Okay.
The problem is that trading NFTs has mostly been the reason for the buzz around NFTs. And newcomers who will like to test the waters are discouraged as well, as the price of valuable NFTs, which are worth trading for a return, are so pricey. We are talking about the likes of the board apes, the crypto kitties, or the crypto punks. Assuming a valuable NFT is worth 1 ETH, to mint it requires 0.5 ETH. So we are assuming that a valuable NFT will cost around approximately $3,200.
Mm-hmm.
So that being the problem, an average user like some of us here can't afford those NFTs, which we can actually buy and trade maybe in a month's time or in a week time because of how pricey or how expensive they are.
Yeah.
So the solution that Part Art is offering is going to be a website that portions these valuable and already minted NFTs into 100% of 1,000 tokens using the ERC20 compliant fraction fully backed by the NFTs. So what this means is that users can portion their existing NFTs for other users to buy. As users can portion one NFT, one token of an NFT into 1,000 tokens that other users now can now purchase instead of one person per token. You can have up to 1,000 persons only one token. So this can also they can also purchase percentage of portions NFT. This will solve most of the problem of the NFT ecosystem, like less risk for the buyers, no financial barrier, commitment, and more community to back these NFTs that people are actually buying. So let me open up an image so I can emphasize this.
This person that is burning stuff. Going to look like just those trees. But some of these ideas are. Ima.
Yeah, just a minute, just a minute. My system
No,
is overworked.
that's I know, and that's not even what I'm actually. That's not even what I want to ask. What I want to ask is, this thing you are proposing, is there anybody doing it right now?
Yes, I actually found like two websites that have started doing it, but it's still a new concept, so it's not fully optimized. I don't feel like they fully optimized it,
Okay.
So and for a user, the art is not usually friendly because the user new to NFT might not even understand that it's possible to actually uh, fractionize NFT. I think one of the websites is fractional.art, fractional.art. I think, yeah, fractional.art.
Okay.
So the idea behind this thing is in OpenSea, one NFT is equals to one owner. But with Pattern, one NFT can actually go up to 1,000 owners. So that would be the solution for the high cost. That is the solution that the website is proposing for the high cost of those valuable NFTs to make sure you can acquire it. So this other website, they're actually doing the fragmentation or
next.
Okay. So the design process goes from the discovery, define, brainstorm, design, and testing. So in the discovery, user interview and product validation, the first step was to conduct a user interview to better understand the user needs and also to validate the intended product. These interviews range from friends and crypto experts. The interview was remote and the following questions were asked.
Okay.
So these are the questions I asked. Do you think NFTs are good investments? 100% of the the users interviewed said that yes, that NFTs are actually a good investment. So I asked them, which will you rather invest in, crypto, NFT, or stock? 30% went for crypto, 45 went for NFTs, and 45 went for stocks. I asked the users, have they actually bought an NFT before? Which 35 of them agreed to have actually bought an NFT, while 65 said no. So the main idea was to know why this 65%, which is the higher percent, has not actually bought NFTs. Why 45 said that it was due to high financial risk. 30% said they didn't actually understand the concept. 20 said it feels like a bubble. Why 5 gave some other reasons. So with that, the key insight from my user interview was that NFT are actually seen as a form of investment rather than to support the artist. Majority who has actually bought an NFT, majority who haven't actually bought an NFT was because of fear of losing their funds. Since NFT is a new concept to many, reducing financial risks and easy access we encourage newbies to NFTs. So I created a user persona for our product. His name is Adam Johnston. Let me skip that for now. And I also did the user flow for the product. I made some sketching for the wireframe. Then I made some digital wireframes. I actually did a mobile version and a desktop website version. So I made two
Okay. Show me let me see the show me the desktop. I just want to see the desktop.
Okay. So this is my desktop version.
Yeah.
At the top you have the logo, a search, the marketplace, activities, resource, an option to switch to dark mode or to light mode.
Okay.
The profile and to connect the wallet.
All right,
So
scroll, let's see.
So the idea is in the heading: buy percentage of valuable NFTs at your own pace and price. Percentage ownership of the world most sought after NFTs, reduce entry costs, increase access, and enable new communities. So scrolling down, I have some recommended NFTs which are verified by the site. You can also click here to see more. I have the latest NFT drops as well. Then here we try to explain how the site actually works. The Patas is a permissionless decentralized application that portions non-fungible tokens, generating ERC-20 compliant fraction fully backed by the NFT. Our protocol was designed to solve the main problem in the NFT ecosystem, including low liquidity, investment, and monetization of assets. So that's it to the bottom. So clicking on the main button will take you to our marketplace. In the marketplace, we have some tabs, the recommended, the latest NFTs, trending, art, live functions, and the rest. So this is how the marketplace should look like. With each component should have the name of the NFT, the implied excuse, the implied supply, that is the amount of NFT, the amount of tokens that is left, that is not bought out of the 100%. We are assuming in this one that we have 28 implied supplies. Then it will tell you how much 1% of this NFT will actually cost. So we are assuming that 1% of this will cost 3.22 each. So for example, I use this as to show how it actually works. So clicking on one of those NFT will take you to this page, the overview page, where you see more details about the NFT. So on this, you can actually see that the available supply, we have 12.929% that is actually not sold yet, and a total of 120 owners. Then the creators fee is 0%, and implied evaluation of all the whole tokens, the cost. So scrolling down, you see the top 10 owners of this NFT. That's usually ranked in accordance of percentage who bought the most of these tokens from this NFT. In the description tab, you have more description about this NFT. And to make a purchase, you're going to come over here and include the amount you want to actually purchase or the amount in it you actually want to purchase. Inputting that will tell you how many percent you are going to actually purchase. That's $3,000 will get you 1.0 each, which will get you 12% of this board ape number 133. So the total plus the gas fee being 226, the total payment will be 3,226. Then clicking on that will ask you to review your order and also connect a wallet to confirm this transaction. Clicking on that will ask you to your wallet user will pop up asking you to authenticate this transaction. So once you click on that, you're going to require to complete the purchase. So you have it that the purchase is actually completed. You can go back to the marketplace.
Okay.
So if you want to buy another one, you can. So what I will show next is how this NFT.
What else do you want to show?
how these users actually can portion or divide their NFTs. So when you log in, you're going to head over to the profile. This is what your profile should look like. In the profile, you have the header with the logo. These are the acquired assets, the assets you actually bought from the site in percentage that you bought them. So to portion once you collect your wallet, the NFTs you bought from popular marketplaces will show.
Ima,
so we are doing that. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I think I've seen enough. All right, I've seen enough of your project. So first things first, I think it's a brilliant idea. One question I wanted to ask just now: if I am buying 12% of an NFT, shouldn't that mean that the gas fee should be fractioned too? Why am I still paying the same gas fee?
You mean that you shouldn't pay the same amount of gas?
That's what I'm asking. As in, should I? If I'm buying 12% of an NFT, am I still? Does it mean I'm still paying?
Yeah. Okay.
No, if you don't have an answer to that, that's fine. It's not something.
I actually think you should pay for the gas fee because these NFTs actually, when the user portions this NFT, there is a gas fee that will be included, which will be divided among the users that agree to buy this NFT.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is that the gas fee is I'm not paying all the gas fee, it's just a fraction of it then, right?
Yeah, you're paying a fraction. The fraction depending on the percentage you actually.
You know what?
Yeah.
All right. So you know what? I like this idea, right? This was a good presentation. Through the entire thing. Your presentation was also good. I really liked it, although it was long and lengthy.
Hello?
Okay. All right, so I'm back. So I was saying that it felt I think I like what I'm seeing so far. So thank you very much, man. Who else is presenting? Who else is ready to present?
Yeah, Emma.
Good evening.
Hello?
Wait, hold on. Mary, hold on. Kelvin, what's up? You have something to say?
Oh, okay. I thought you went out, so I just wanted to just continue to.
No. I'm still here.
Are you trying to do something?
Me?
Okay.
Oh, I'm fine. All right, Mary, you can go ahead.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, please, I would like to use my phone to share my screen.
Go ahead.
Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, my presentation is on my screen, on my system, on my desktop, and I don't know if I can present it. It's just a prototype. Let me go there. I'm coming. Why I can't show my system is that my Slack is not connecting. It's just giving me an error since morning. So okay, so about
Okay,
this.
so wait, what? Okay, you know what? Let me share my screen instead. Then you just walk us through it, okay?
Is it here?
Crypto Academy. Okay, so let us have at it. Moment. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, so I think we made a mistake.
Okay, I guess that's desktop.
Okay, you know what? I'll just zoom it in here so that I can just see it. All right, so go ahead, walk us through.
Okay, so this project is about people to learn more about crypto. So what Crypto Academy does is that it explains the breakdown of how crypto works to new beginners. So my project overview, Crypto Academy is a mobile application that allows users to learn about crypto trading. So the problem, okay. Due to the rising surge in cryptocurrency, which is going to be the future of currency, there is a pressing need to educate young children from the age of 9 to 19 about the basic of crypto, from technical analysis to the fundamental analysis. So the solution I'm giving you right now is a learning app for beginners that want to learn about cryptocurrency. So this is my role. Then this is my design thinking. The first step was to empathize with my user. Then I defined the problem. Then I did my addition, then prototype and test. So,
all right.
Yeah, so I conducted a research online on WhatsApp. I reached out to my younger brother who was in school, and I asked some questions. Then he sent me a voice note. So I asked him about, does he know anything about crypto? He said yes. And I asked him, has he tried using it? He said it was complicated. Then I asked some of my friends, a female friend, then she said it looks complicated to her, so she has not even attempted to do it at all. And I said, okay. So my pay point from there was, the first one was that it's too complicated for them to understand. And some people believe that is a scam. So this is my style guide. Oh, I've not kept this here. Okay, can I go ahead and share the prototype?
I mean, we're already here, so we might as well just, just check it out ourselves. All right, so let's see. Learn, go straight. Jay-Z. All right, go straight. Log in, create accounts. I don't want to go through this nightmare. So let's log in, sign in.
You have to fill the email. Then once a user should log in, a user should select the difficulty, the person is a beginner or intermediate or advanced. So that's going to filter the type of topics that is going to come out. So once the user should click on the basic of cryptocurrency, it leads them to, yeah. So it gives them the basic topic that they need to know. Then the progress bar is also there. Then they click on what is cryptocurrency. Also, you can also pin your a note that you need. So once you pin it, okay.
Okay. All right, so discover.
So you want to discover the quiz that we have. You can click on the quiz, basic of cryptocurrency, to test your knowledge on what you learned. So once the user
Good. Although I don't know if discover would have been the okay. Their profile. Okay, all right. So I mean, this is good. I like the presentation. I like that it's clean. Yeah, it's very clean, very straight to the point. Although I see that there are some things that might lead to confusion, especially around this discover parts, because you usually when people discover things in products, probably if you are using Instagram or LinkedIn, is to show them new stuff, right? But here you are just showing them quizzes, their notes, and things that they've completed. So you might want to reconsider changing this thing to something else, like the name, right? To something else, so that it's a lot clearer to the user what to expect when they click on discover. But I like that it's a very simple, straightforward, informative app. So that's really good. My problem, at least where I'm struggling with right now is with your documentation, because your documentation, it feels very, very thin. It kind of feels like you just interviewed like 1 or 2 people, and then you also didn't document your findings. All we have right now is just sticky notes, and which says it's too complicated and it's a scam, which is true. Both, those people actually have those perceptions of cryptocurrency, but we need data to back it up. Do you understand? We need data to back it up, and that was what I was expecting to see. So those are the things that will actually make you drop points. When you are presenting your work to stakeholders, they want to see data, because the data, not even just the design, not fine design, not even flow or whatnot, is the data that will inform their decision making. Okay, they want to see numbers. They want to see a carefully thought out process, right? So I think that's what you should really consider. On the usability of this product, I like it. It's quite usable. It's actually quite nice. It's very simple. And it's also neat. You get, but it's where your dropping points is this documentation.
Okay, I'll work on that.
But all in all, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You've put in some effort in this. Okay. All right. So that is that about that. Who else is presenting? Is that all? Are we done? Man, it looks like it too. Bingpe. Very good. Okay, so all right, Bingpe, you are the co-host now. You can share your screen. I think Bingpe might be the last person. Baby, can you hear us? Okay, good. Are you saying something? We can't quite hear you. Oh.
Hello, can you hear me?
Finally.
Okay, let me just log in from my phone.
Okay. You know what, Big Pay, it's open on my end, yeah. So maybe you can just walk us through it, okay?
Oh, okay. All right, no problem then.
All right. So,
Okay, the name of can you hear me now?
yes, go ahead.
So the name of the app is called the CryptX. So it's a trading platform. So, to the next slide.
Okay.
So CryptX is from the word crypto exchange. It's a cryptocurrency trading platform that allows crypto traders to exchange coin and perform any operation seamlessly. Then the introduction. Many crypto traders have fallen victims of malicious authors app and trading platform that appears to be legitimate traders who have hijacked the real traders by ripping them off their hard-earned crypto, resulting in trading on wrong platforms. So the aims of this platform is to provide a solution that ensures traders' assets are secured when performing any form of exchange on the app. So the goal is to design an easy, satisfying, and efficient mobile app that guarantees the safety of traders, the traders' cryptocurrency assets through peer-to-peer processing that has a high package technology with CryptX, where CryptX stand in between traders and vendors to see to trading transactions until both parties are satisfied with their digital currency. Yeah. So these are my rules and all of that. So, and these are my processes, user research. So I carried out a survey through Google Form. Yes, it was used to convey the research to eliminate any guesswork and all of that by uncovering users' behavior needs, goals, and motivations. So I can't see clearly. Okay. I can't see the slide clearly, sorry.
Is it blurring?
No, like I can't see the whole screen. Oh, okay. So you can actually preview the slide.
What?
You can preview the slide.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm actually trying to review it here, but it's taking too long. Taking too long.
Okay.
Well, anyways, let's just look at it. Would you like? So a survey was carried out through Google Forms. It was used to convey the research to potential users, which helped eliminate guesswork by uncovering user behavior, needs, goals, and motivations.
Participants were
Okay.
asked to, Participants were asked an open-ended question so that challenges and user assumptions be treated carefully into the new internet app. So below are some of the questions I asked from the participants.
Okay. Space. Okay. Wise investing, local bank transaction. That's good. Spread improvements, security, wise investing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Share some of the challenges. Loss of passwords, 3 days to receive first transaction, loss of capital. Loss of capital is usually their problem, actually. Bankruptcy, also their problem. Sometimes it's difficult to get crypto, and also the bank crypto, they have to make use of it. It's very risky. Yeah. Okay. So what security features do you wish to see? Adequate protection, facial recognition, private key is cool. 2FA, prompting request for revalidation commercial. Okay. Free bankruptcy. What? Free bankruptcy? What? Okay. Would you use the cryptocurrency platform if it has solutions to the problems you faced? Yes. What are some of the improvements you see? Fast trading, stable, matter money. God, Jesus Christ. I would like to use the cryptocurrency that will make it extremely difficult for you to have your way. Okay, fine. You gotta just say security. All right. Assurance of the investment.
So these are part of the responses.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's not you. I'm actually just making fun of the person that wrote all this long story, but I just said, make things more secure. All right. So I'm almost confident that I did been paid. I did what that's you. Okay. Physical. Okay. Let's drama. Okay. All right. Empathy map. All right. Taking you to control, network issues, cost of capital, security. Yeah, I mean, this is good. I like the documentation so far. User flow, good. It is fair. Low fidelity, nope. Okay, all right. Loading screens, high fidelity prototype. All right, so I think this is where the fun stuff happens. So it's taking the rest of forever just to move. Is it your project heavy?
Sorry, I can't hear you. There's noise in my ear.
Is your project heavy?
Not really. It's not that heavy.
because it's struggling to open. So let me try and refresh. Let me try and refresh to see.
I don't know why it's not booking on my system. Okay.
This thing is taking its sweet time. This thing is taking the rest of forever to load. Yeah.
I'm even trying to connect from my system.
God. Okay, so one has loaded. Oh, finally, Jesus. This just. All right. So let's press play and. Oh yeah, it worked. Good. Okay, so let's go next.
This is you can either create an account or log in. Yeah.
All right.
From the home page, you can buy, sell, or receive coin. That's receive here. Then you can sell. Also buy. You can log out from there.
Okay.
You can see your history from there. Portfolio. Personal profile. There's settings. So try to click on buy so that you can see some of the features there.
Okay, so all right, buy. So assets. So let's say I want to buy. Okay, all right. So Bimpe, thank you very much for your project. Yeah. Your documentation was okay. I mean, I like that you actually like you had like a large sample size, and that's good. Your design needs a little more work. The design needs a little more work because, take for example, these three functions are important: buy, sell, and receive, and yet they feel like they are hidden, right? They feel like they are
So
hidden.
I didn't get that. I can't hear you.
I said, yeah, it looks like they're hidden here. Okay.
No, you
So
can
I think
click on it. Please click on the icon there.
I'm not
Oh,
saying
what are you
I
talking
can't
about?
click on it. I'm not saying I
Okay.
can't click on it. I'm saying that it feels like it's hidden. Like I can't see it. There's nothing, you know.
I think my network is bad. Just tired.
Me today. Okay, you know what? So I've already graded you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the effort that you put in. I appreciate the effort that you put in very much. All right, so I take it that after you, there's no other person that's going to be presenting. Thank you guys so much for making our time to actually come and basically present the project and hang out with us. Thank you, Kelvin, for imputing and for joining me in this session as well. All things being equal, by next week your scores should be ready, and also your certificates as well should be ready. There might be one or two other class sessions that we might hold together, just to talk about, just basically trying to like prep you for interviews and recruiters and things of that nature. All right, so thank you guys so much. Please let's all.
Just want to add one last thing.
Yes, go ahead.
You guys should just leave your project the way it has, like you've presented, and that's the end of it. Get the feedback we've given you, try to just implement them. This is your first project. This is your first going out to say, I am not a product designer, I'm a UX designer. So beef it up, do more work on it so that you can do a full case study and post it and put yourself out there. So don't just stop here, just improve on it. And you guys have done amazing work as your first project. No matter what we say, you've done amazing work. The fact that you even came out today to present you what you've done so far, that's amazing. All right, that's all I have to say.
Kevin, tell your PK to come and present now.
If you present for you, everybody will do. You just call him 35 cents over 30. Which is cuteness.
All right, guys. You'll be hearing from me later this week. Have a lovely week ahead.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. Thank you, you too.
Thank you, you too.